Hello. You are tuning into another episode of The Wonderkin Show. Today's second topic, scores a prediction for the Wonderkin Morning Show, where we tell you what we going to see and what is going to happen in Week 12 of the NFL. Look! Guys, don't worry, I got the schedule right here. We're going to break this down, and you know we're going to go through it. I know this year has been so weird. I've never been this off on games, ever covering any sport. Ever. Like, ever. The NFL this year has just been ridiculous. From the Bills to the Chiefs, from the Chiefs to the Ravens, the Jets winning back-to-back games, Miami winning back-to-back games. I was like, hey, yo, what is going on here? Best reality television in the world, but we're going to try to get everything right this week. Let's break it down. First up on this list, it's my team, the Ravens. The Ravens. And you know we're winning. I got the Ravens taking this. I think 2 touchdowns. I know the offensive line has been absolutely putrid. The Jets traded away their best pass rushers pretty much. So I don't think the offensive line is going to be that big of a deal this time around. Look for the Ravens to put up 25 or 28 to 30 points. I think they beat them by 2 touchdowns. I think the defense takes away the ball too. But they have a veteran playing, so it's not like we're going against what's his name that came from the Steelers. We're not going against him. We're not. We're going against somebody a little more seasoned. So I think the Ravens win 28-10. Get out of there with a win. On to the next game. Now, Patriots versus Bengals. This is going to be one of those weird games. Reason why Joe Burrow is not playing in this game. Joe Flacco is, right? Joe Flacco has a pennant of just absolutely just going nuclear when you least expect him to. Look for him to have 2 to 3 touchdowns. I'm thinking 3, even maybe 4 touchdowns against the Patriots. I know the Patriots defense is legit, but once again, you're talking about a seasoned quarterback in Flacco that seems to be able to hit the nuclear button in just the most random times. I think the Patriots win this game, but look for this one to be a high-scoring game. 30s, 35, 32, 35, 31 Patriots. But don't sleep on the Bengals. They could win this one, but it would only be because Joe Flacco didn't throw for 3 touchdowns. They threw for 4, and they had a rushing touchdown too. Just saying. Vikings versus Green Bay. Look, man, Jordan Love has looked horrible. Horrible. I'm picking, but Jaden McCarthy has been even more worse. I think I'm going to go with Jordan Love on this one. Look for them to win by a touchdown. This is going to be decided by 7 or less points, I believe. The Vikings defense is legit, but the Packers defense is legit. And I think the Packers defense scores in this game. Yeah, Packers win. Seahawks versus Titans. We're going Seahawks. Listen, Mike McDonald has been such a good coach. I wish he was the Ravens head coach. Everything that you want in a guy building a team, he has shown the ability to encapsulate, and nothing seems too big for him. Nothing. He just takes it on the chin and keeps moving forward. Shout outs to him. I think the Seahawks beat the Titans. The Titans do seem to keep things close, but I don't see how they keep this anywhere near or anywhere down a touchdown. I think the Seahawks beat this team by 10 or more points. Look, it'd be like 20-10, something of that effect. Yeah. Browns versus Raiders. 2 of the best pass rushers in the game. I'm going Shedeur. I have a feeling, and I'm just going to keep it a buck. I think Shedeur throws, and this is my Shedeur take right now. Light up! My Browns Shedeur take. He throws for 237 yards. I believe he completes 17 or 18 of around 24 passes. I also believe he has a rushing touchdown. Gets his first win. Browns win. And a lot of the people get even louder saying it's just one game. It was the Raiders. Let's see what he does next week. Does he have a turnover? I don't think he has a turnover this game. I don't think he has a turnover. I think he has 3 total touchdowns in this game, though. 237 passing yards. That's very specific. Just got a hunch. Yes, we're going Browns on that one. Falcons versus the Saints. Picking the Saints. I told you ever before. I'm not picking the Falcons ever again. Never. Every time I pick them, they lose, and they lose in such terrible fashion, heartbreaking fashion. I can't pick them no more. This is out of pride. This is out of ego. I'm saying I refuse to pick them. I know they got Beach. I know they got Drake London. I'm picking the Saints. Saints when I don't care about how much. I don't know. Heart. This is ego speaking. I'm picking the Saints. I don't care. Bye-bye. Steelers and Bears. You know what I'm saying? Praying for the Bears to win. This is definitely hate watch material, but we can't. It's a 1 p.m. game. I'm rooting for the Bears. I think the Bears squeak this one out, especially with Mason Rudolph playing the game. It'll be a low-scoring game, somewhere like 10-15, some weird score like that. But I think the Bears eke it out. Steelers end up at 500. Yeah. AFC North. It's you know what I'm saying? It's a dead heat now. New York versus Detroit. I got Detroit. Detroit got their butts handed to them the last game. I think they take out their frustrations on the New York Giants. Coach has just been fired too. Scatterboo or Skitterboo, whatever his name is, he out. Malik is out. So I believe that team is just stranded. There's nothing they can do. I think this is the type of game that Detroit comes in and blows team out. This could very well be a blowout. I'm talking about 20 plus points. Detroit, real talk. Colts versus Kansas City. We are Colts fans. I think Colts beat them. And if the Colts beat them, that's the end of their season. That's the end. That means they would have to win out, and winning out would only promise them 10-6. They're not winning out. So if they lose this game, their season's over because they're not going to win their division. The Bills have the tiebreaker over them. So do other couple teams. Yeah. So this is a make or break. Kansas City loses this game, their season is over. Then y'all know that now. So I'm definitely rooting for the Colts. I think the Colts beat them. It's going to be a close game because you don't know one blows out Kansas City. The refs won't allow it. NFL won't allow it. We're going Colts. Jaguars versus Cardinals. Listen, what he did last week, the quarterback for the Cardinals, was ridiculous. What was it? The most completions in NFL history, 40-something completions in a game. Look, that's great and all. I'm picking the Jaguars to win this game. I think the run game takes over. Travis Etienne and whatever, they score. So does the Prince. He scores also. Cardinals can't make it through. And they got some injuries also. Yeah, look for them to win by about 10 points. Jaguars. This is going to be one of those games like 21-10, somewhere in that vicinity. Now, Eagles versus Dallas. I think Eagles go off on Dallas in this game. Nighttime game. There's been a lot of talk that Jalen Hurts is inaccurate. Then he's not a good quarterback. I think Stella got a groove back. Jalen gets his groove back versus the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, throws for 3-4 touchdowns. A.J. Brown. This is going to be one of those crazy games because they're going to try to get George Pickens and, CeeDee Lamb into the game from the beginning. I think they both have good games. But look for A.J. to have a monster game this game. Monster game for A.J. Brown this game. Now, last but not least, Bucks versus Rams. This is a throw-up game. I don't know who's going to win this. I like Baker, but Rams have been cooking like grandma grease. So I don't know how Baker and them is going to pull this out. Just have a feeling the Buccaneers beat them by a field goal, get the W, and they move on. You know what I'm saying? And that's just being real. But that's the Wonderkin scores and predictions. I need y'all to let me know what you feel about it. Let me know. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what you think about it, okay, guys? And like I said, we'll do a recap. I'll throw it up tomorrow morning with all the checks on what I believe, who's going to win and lose. And we'll do it that way, okay, guys? But that's the episode of the Wonderkind Show. Thank you for watching, guys. You know how we get down, we have fun, and we laugh. But everything we talk about, rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a comment. You know I love the comments. Subscribe to the Wonder Kid Morning Show. It's a separate channel, guys. Please go to the description. It's in there. Hit the link. It really does help. It's free to subscribe. It helps us grow. If you want to support, become a member. So much stuff. We go live Monday through Thursdays, 9:30 to 10:30 a.m., touching hot topics, sports, pop culture, and we have a little bit of nostalgia trivia from the 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s. Guys, be there or be squared. I'm telling you guys, it's nice. It's worth it. Also, if you want to donate to the channel, help out with equipment, it's just stuff like that. Bottom of the screen, QR code. QR code is to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do. Name of it is money sign, The Wonder Kid Show. Super easy. But that's the episode of The Wonder Kid Show. This show is not just signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. Guys, I'm out of here. Huh? Yerp.
Finish him, Daddy.